The history of the world's religions is a fascinating journey that spans thousands of years, reflecting humanity's quest for meaning, connection, and understanding. This exploration begins in the prehistoric era, where animism, the belief that spirits inhabit natural objects, laid the groundwork for spiritual thought. Early humans revered the forces of nature, leading to rituals that honored the earth, animals, and ancestors. As societies evolved, so did their spiritual practices. Around 3500 BCE, the Sumerians in Mesopotamia established one of the first organized religions, worshipping a pantheon of gods, like Anu and Enlil. This polytheistic belief system influenced neighboring cultures, including the Akkadians and Babylonians, who also adopted similar deities and rituals. In ancient Egypt, around 3000 BCE, religion became intricately tied to governance. Pharaohs were considered divine, and the worship of gods like Ra and Osiris was central to Egyptian life. Temples were built as places of worship, and elaborate burial practices reflected beliefs in the afterlife. Moving eastward, Hinduism emerged in the Indian subcontinent around 1500 BCE, evolving from the Vedic traditions. It introduced concepts like karma, dharma, and moksha, shaping the spiritual landscape of India. The religion's rich tapestry of gods and goddesses, such as Vishnu and Shiva, reflects diverse beliefs and practices, influencing Buddhism, which arose in the 5th century BCE. Buddhism, founded by Siddhartha Gautama, or the Buddha, emphasized the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. As a means to achieve enlightenment, this religion spread throughout Asia, adapting to local cultures and giving rise to various schools, including Theravada and Mahayana Buddhism. Simultaneously, in the Middle East, Zoroastrianism emerged around the 6th century BCE, founded by the prophet Zoroaster. This monotheistic faith introduced the concepts of good and evil, influencing later religions, including Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Judaism, one of the oldest monotheistic religions, traces its roots back to the covenant between God and Abraham around 2000 BCE. The Hebrew Bible, or Tanakh, contains the teachings and laws that guide Jewish life. The religion's emphasis on ethical conduct and social justice has had a profound impact on Western thought. Christianity arose in the 1st century CE, rooted in Judaism and centered on the teachings of Jesus Christ. His message of love, forgiveness, and salvation attracted followers, leading to the establishment of the early church. The spread of Christianity was accelerated by the Roman Empire, which adopted it as the state religion in the 4th century CE. Islam emerged in the 7th century CE with the Prophet Muhammad, who is considered the final prophet in a long line that includes figures from Judaism and Christianity. The Quran, Islam's holy book, outlines the faith's core beliefs, including the 5 pillars of Islam. Within a century, Islam spread rapidly across the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond, leading to the establishment of a vast Islamic empire. As these major religions developed, they interacted with one another, leading to both conflict and syncretism. The Crusades, for example, were a series of religious wars between Christians and Muslims, highlighting the tensions between these faiths. However, there were also periods of coexistence, particularly in places like medieval Spain, where Islamic, Christian, and Jewish scholars collaborated and shared knowledge. In the modern era, the 19th and 20th centuries saw the rise of new religious movements and the reinterpretation of traditional beliefs. The Baha'i faith, founded in the 19th century, emphasizes the unity of all religions and the oneness of humanity. Meanwhile, various forms of spirituality and New Age movements have emerged, reflecting a shift towards individual exploration of faith. Today, the world is home to a diverse array of religions, each with its own unique beliefs and practices. Interfaith dialogue has become increasingly important as societies grapple with issues of tolerance, coexistence, and understanding in an ever-globalizing world. The history of religions is not merely a chronicle of beliefs. It is a testament to humanity's enduring search for connection, purpose, and meaning in an often chaotic world. In conclusion, The history of the world's religions reveals a complex interplay of beliefs that have shaped cultures, societies, and individual lives throughout history. From the animistic practices of early humans to the major world religions of today, the quest for understanding the divine continues to evolve, reflecting the rich tapestry of human experience. As these religions intersect and influence one another, they remind us of our shared humanity and the diverse paths individuals take in their spiritual journeys.